Hello and welcome back to the Redstone tutorial map. So yeah, I was looking at this before. I believe the number is 108 here. Let me just confirm that. What's that? 104, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's not. Huh. Why is that though? Because I was thinking, I was working it out. 64 times 27 is 1728. 1728 divided by 16 is 108. And then when you put 1 in there, it puts a signal. I guess that is probably the reason. That is the funny thing. If what I'm saying would be true, it must be, maybe it's dividing by 15 or 17. Because this will only, because it's not going to, yeah, it's not how you would expect it, is it? I don't know. It's a bit of a, it's not that important. I will work that one out though. I will think about this one. But anyway, yeah, I think there's probably just a slight thing that I'm doing wrong there. Comparators will give an output to, oh wait. Have I done this? Yeah. Comparators will give an output to item frames. Its strength will vary between 1 to 8 depending on the orientation. Right click to try. What are you talking about? Oh, it's got, there must be one here, right? No? Oh, maybe I must have, maybe I removed it by mistake. I do have an item frame in my inventory, so maybe that is what happened. This is pretty odd. Why is this even outputting anything? Is there actually an item frame on here or something? I'm not sure what this is actually talking about, to be honest. It doesn't mean this, does it? What are you talking about? Well, given output to item frames, its strengths will vary between 1 to 8. I kind of do know what this is talking about, but I have a feeling there must be an item frame on here. I thought it was this though, isn't it this? Here's the thing, I'm wondering why I can't place it on this side. That's pretty odd, isn't it? I think there must be a bug with this block here. Weird, it doesn't go on there. Isn't there a thing with the torches that does that? Two, three, four, five. What is it talking about here? I wonder why it was like that before. It can't actually get here though, can it? Yeah, there is no output. I think it must have just been bugged or something. I don't know about that one. Anyway, like I said before, I'm not going to focus like too much on every little detail here. I just want to get through the content because I want to get through like a lot of redstone stuff, right? So just constantly like focusing on why that happened there is going to be a waste of time. Because it doesn't really matter, you know, it's going to be something else, you know, tomorrow or whatever. So whatever. Right, connectivity and block powering. Most normal blocks are conductors, right? Yeah. Wire power blocks by pointing to their sides or being on top of them, right? Yeah. Yeah, can you put redstone on glowstone? I don't think you can you? Oh, you can. Yeah, there's some blocks you can't. Most normal blocks are conductors, and then you've got glowstone, which isn't a normal block. I guess it is. I guess that's what it's trying to say. Pointing to their sides. So yeah, you could say this is sort of pointing to the top side, isn't it? Maybe a good way to look at it. This has confused me in the past, this particular issue. But anyway, let's do. The thing is, this looks like a big thing. Let's do this bit. Block gets weak signal. Only repeater can catch said signal. Right. So yeah, I know this one. Oh, actually, I didn't really realise this thing at all. Now I think about it, I realised that this wouldn't happen. I don't think I realised that actually there was. Yeah, I normally think you have to put the repeater into the block, but you don't. You just have to get you can get it out. It's the only way to get it, to catch it. Yeah, that's a good thing. Catch. I think catch is a keyword in ActionScript, isn't it? Or maybe it's in Java. I don't know. That's a cool though. I like that. Catch the signal with the repeater. That's cool. That's quite a cool mental concept. Anyway, right. Dust gives a weak signal. Yeah. Other items are strong signal makers. Yeah. To the block it powers. Right. Strong signal makers are needed either before or after the block to send through it. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's just what I've just done. So this is. All right. So yeah. So this. Yeah. This is pretty straightforward because it's got a strong signal, it can power all the stuffs. I just like to just like to see it, you know. Alright, but yeah, whatever. Okay. Some examples. Okay. So this is trying to say all the green ones work and the red ones don't. Alright, let's start then. Let's just look about why this might happen. Alright, so the red one. So this is going to get a weak signal into the block. It can't extract it, so nothing happens. This gets a weak signal into the block. It can't extract it from any of the faces, so nothing happens. That's just a straight signal into the piston. This gets a strong signal into the block. It can extract it, so piston extends. This gets a weak signal into the. Yeah, this is good to know. I think I'm finally. The thing is, I do kind of like. It's like over the years I have picked up quite a lot of this stuff. It's just a case of really trying to start applying it more. But anyway, so yeah, so this gets a weak signal. It's caught by the repeater, which then does that. This goes. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's an interesting way of looking at it, isn't it? It's sort of like it becomes strong with the repeater, but then it becomes weak. So by the time the block gets it, it's weak. And similarly, it's weak, and even though it becomes strong here, it hasn't even got a signal, so it can't fucking do anything. Yeah, this vertical thing is still the one thing that's still like. To be honest, it's kind of obvious that's not going to work, isn't it? But you see, if there was a huge thing all around it, This is where I get confused. If there's like a much in this situation, you can easily see. Well, it's not going to power that dust, obviously. Um, but yeah, it's sending a strong. Basically, it's sending because I always sort of because you sort of forget, don't you? This dust is like is on the same is the same block, the same as plain plane as this yellow block. But you see, this repeater is can't power downward. And sometimes you sort of think it can, but it can't. Like only the block can power downwards, right? The repeater can't. Like I was saying here, when I was saying I just want to check. You sort of think because like, oh look, it's not the repeater that was able to do it. This thing under the repeater wouldn't work. The block has got like I'm just trying to think actually. If we look back, yeah, the block has got some interesting power states in terms of if it's strongly or weakly powered, doesn't it? All right, yeah, I know. Like, it probably seems like I'm going over that a little bit too much, but it's kind of it's one of those things that's a little bit confused. Is the upward and downward momentum thing? In fact, is something that the upward and downward redstone is something that I'm very. I want to. It's one of those things that I know I'm gonna go back to it like again and again just to make sure I got it exactly right. But anyway, so what's going on here? Yeah, similar sort of thing with this. It's getting weakly powered, so yeah, nothing's going to happen. What about this one? This is strongly powering this block. But yeah, it's similar sort of thing. Oh, okay, this one actually works. So you see, this is why I'm getting confused. This one actually works. Oh. Oh man. Let me just put a little note here for this one. Because this is really fucking... This is something which I didn't really understand before. Not you. Not you. Why do I even have this? Yeah, if you want to get that traversal, that's the only way. That is the way you do it. Yeah. You see, once you realise this fact, it's like a lot more obvious. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Because then you can really see, you can really, to be honest, this is like such a crucial thing, isn't it? When you think about it, just how crucial that is. Because this is what you use to do like everything. Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's anyway. Let's not go too into it. What's next? Oh, I think we're going to move on to a different topic. So I will again end the episode here. Thanks for watching.